Welcome to the Daniel Plan Kitchen. Today we're going to be talking about reading labels. Reading labels is an essential and critical skill if you're going to eliminate the foods that harm and bring in the foods that heal. And Dr. Mark Hyman talked about that previously this week in the Essentials. And he listed some of the ingredients that we need to eliminate from our diets, foods that harm and bring in the foods that heal. First of all, you need to crack the code and become a detective to bring in the good ingredients. So in terms of becoming a detective, here's what we need to do. First, when you look at a label, the first ingredient listed is the most abundant ingredient in the item, and it is the primary ingredient. And then from there, ingredients go in descending order by weight. So really, when you look at the first 3 items in a label, that's really most of what you're eating. Couple of quick rules. If it's got more than 5 ingredients, put it back on the shelf and look for something else. If it sounds like something written in a foreign language or something that's ancient Greek, probably toss it. If your grandmother wouldn't know what it is, get rid of it. So you've really got to take a good hard look. And if this sounds overwhelming at first, it's okay. You'll get faster as you grocery shop and you'll be able to choose healthier ingredients. Of course, we know that the best foods for us to eat really don't come with labels. So produce, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, they don't come with labels, and that's pretty simple. But in today's busy life, we all have to have things in our dry pantry, our freezer pantry, and also in our refrigerator to help us get by, to add to our lean proteins, our fruits and our vegetables that really don't have labels. So I brought a couple of ideas or a couple of examples today on food labels. Now here's a terrific label. The first item just says garbanzo beans. That's it. No salt, no sugar, no nothing, just pure garbanzo beans. This is an example of a really good label. And also when you're looking at labels, see if the serving quantity makes sense. Often manufacturers will put a little tiny serving and try and make you think that it's healthy when the quantity that you're going to eat isn't even realistic. So this is a good one. And garbanzo beans, by the way, are a great thing to keep in your pantry for salads and soups. High in protein and also high in fiber. Here's another good example for you. This one's not so good. I've highlighted all the yellow here. These are all hidden forms of sugar. Now, sugar might not just come under the term sugar. It could say corn solids or corn syrup or maltose or sucrose or glucose. Hidden sugar comes under lots of names, and we'll talk more about that later. But look, 13 grams of sugar in this one particular item, that's more than 3 teaspoons of sugar. And look at this list. It looks like something in a foreign language. This is one you definitely want to toss. Put it back on the shelf and make a better choice. One more that's an interesting label for us. This is a popular granola bar. Once again, look at all the yellow and look at the sugar and the unhealthy ingredients. Just one bar has 13 grams of sugar. This is another one you should put back on the shelf and choose something that's healthier. Dr. Mark Hyman also talked more this week about some of the ingredients that we want to eliminate. Things like partially hydrogenated oils, which are trans fats. They're very damaging fats. Things like high fructose corn syrup, very toxic and very damaging as well. Also things like MSG, which is a preservative and an additive that none of us need. Also, when you're reading labels, eliminate things that are artificial. Artificial colors, artificial dyes, and artificial flavors. Do we need artificial things in our diet? I don't think so, and you don't either. So you can eliminate anything artificial. Once again, if your grandmother wouldn't be able to read it, if it's got more than 5 ingredients, toss it. You can find something that's healthier, and you can bring in the foods that heal and get rid of the foods that harm. For more information, you can go out to the Daniel Plan website and look under the Good Foods shopping list. Also be sure to check us out and stay in touch on the Facebook page under the Daniel Plan. We're here to help.